Hello, 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 hello. Uh, hello, 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 bro. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for a 1v1 match or for ID review. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream, guys. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review or for a 1v1 match. Let me know in the chat, bro. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, bro. Everyone hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, bro, and let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review, guys. Let me know in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, everyone. Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review, guys. If anyone willing to play a 1v1 match, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, bro. Hello, hello, hello. If anyone willing to play, let me know. Hello, bro. Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review or for a 1v1 match, guys. GK. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review? Anyone in the chat? Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review, guys. Let me know your IDs in the chat for ID review. Let's go now. Let's play since no one is in the chat. We can continue with the rank push then. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know in the chat, bro. Let me know in the chat. 1578. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review? Let me know in the chat, bro. Hello, guys. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat, bhai. Welcome to the chat. If anyone is willing to play a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know your IDs in the chat. बस ठीक हूँ भाई अपना बताओ
But for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite. Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as
इधर तो नहीं है भाई
well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work. Nothing quite like him in the modern era. Agreed.
इधर तो नहीं है इधर तो नहीं है
Very well to get to that. Gullit is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that. Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Now it's Tevez. Rummenigge. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there. That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He'll try from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact. It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. He's only too happy to take that back. Still goalless. Here's Tevez. Tevez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hello, bro. Welcome to the chat.
Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Big chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rummenigge with a beautifully timed run. Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Hello, hi.
Remarkable simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This is a promising build-up. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, perfectly measured that. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
Hi, bro.
The referee has blown for half-time.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we
Anyone
started.
willing to play a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know in the chat.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat. Yeah, nil-nil, but definitely not from the one to try. There's been plenty of industry.
Let me know in the chat, bro.
Good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Second half is up and running. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Moran is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Decent hit from there. Romero, Mbappe, Irwin. We expected better, and so did he. Vinicius Junior, can he finish? That's just playing it safe and simple. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Pirlo, Bullet. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Nakata. De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright. That was no routine save. Mbappe actually didn't do an awful
Bro,
lot,
मेसी
to
का
be honest.
स्टैच्यू
Second corner of
देखा.
the game.
स्टैच्यू कहाँ पे? कोलकाता में बनाया था.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
No, bro. Status? You mean status?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action. Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action. On time, excellent interception.
कोलकाता में बनाया भाई.
Here's Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival.
स्टैच्यू कोलकाता में है.
Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. And he's worked it through. Impressive jump! And he's straight offside. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Coming on the field is number 13, Owen.
That has not gone well.
पता नहीं भाई इतना क्लोजली मॉनिटर नहीं कर रहे हैं सब चीज़ को.
Stojkovic. It's run loose here. Stojkovic! And he looked every bit the
I'm not
assured
monitoring
keeper
that
there.
close, bro.
Stojkovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Anyone in the chat for a
The
1v1
jostling
match
for
or for
position
ID
has
review?
begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Variety is the spice of football in life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. And that pass has been well intercepted. I think they're done. They are done. So we finish as
Anyone
we
in the chat
started.
for a
Try
1v1
as they
match or
might.
for a ID review? Let me know in the chat, bro. Let me know in the chat. If anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match. Okay, let me know your ID. Let me know your ID in the chat. Anyone for a 1v1 match? Friendly match. Of course, bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then we are good to go. Of course, we can play. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we can play. Those who are willing to play a 1v1 match, friendly match, let me know in the chat. Ibrahim, bro, are you there in the chat? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then we can play, Guru. Once you are done, let me know in the chat. We can proceed further. Are you there in the chat, bro? Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for a friendly match, bro? Ibrahim, bro, are you there in the chat? Let's go. If anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know in the chat, bro. Marcus Rashford. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review?
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest.
Tries a shot! Saliba. Looking to play it in. Now can he finish? Yet he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Scholes. And here's Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Stojkovic. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Cruyff. No joy this time.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Scholes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. The defence just about came out on top, and they were certainly tested. Stojkovic. Stojkovic powering forward here.
Oh,
Aviati claims it without any fuss. Stojkovic, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Munich certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Great, and the shot! Hits it! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
hi everyone. Welcome to
One
the
moment
chat.
you're in
Welcome to the
possession,
stream.
the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute.
He's
added
found a
time.
way through. Nice control. Scholes. The ball. The referee has signalled for half-time.
Anyone in the chat?
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Munich
Really showed some resolve in that
Anyone
first
in the
half.
chat for a 1v1 match or
I
for
think
ID
so.
review?
I think
Let me know in the
the
chat.
manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar!
Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review?
Scholes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It's Ronaldinho, and he's intervened well there. Makalena plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Squeeze it through, and he is deftly away. Mbappe, and the finish! Goal! Botafogo! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter. Botafogo have their lead. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. And he's worked it through. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And here's Couch. It's Couch! And he stuck it away. They've done it again. It is incredible. Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Now I need to make the substitution that was needed.
Great poise, dead-eye accuracy. That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Let's go. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review? Let me know in the chat, bro.
On the field, number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 6, Stojkovic.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Taking place.
Counts. Counts! That's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Now it's Tevez. I think we're just about done here. Tevez. De Jong. Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's quick to return it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. engages and forces him off the ball. 4 added minutes on the board. Musiala. It's the keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
1000
Couch picking up the man of the match award.
1900 rated
No
player.
surprise there.
Oh my
Terrific
goodness.
recovery. A really fine
This
win,
was some
Jim
good
Beglin.
win, bro.
What we've seen is a
Against
team that
1000
refuses to
rated player.
accept the game might have just got away from them. They
Back
stayed
from
true to their
behind.
style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
Slayer.
What remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.
Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review? Anyone in the chat for ID review, bro? That was some good win, bro. 1971. 1900 rated. People are reaching 1900. I don't know how. Long ball counter 4222. Okay, 2 DMF, 2 AMF. This Rodri is an anchorman, I know that. He has not a very good player at the center back. It's not that epic card or something. He's a very good player. Oh, he has anchorman on the bench itself. 1900 rated player. Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know in the chat, bro. Anyone in the chat?
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Alessandro Costa Curta. Doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back physique, does he? No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be. It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Rummenigge couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Rummenigge wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Nicked it back promptly. Gerrard. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Tevez. Gerrard.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rummenigge! Will be quick to recover this. It's Makalele. Has crossed into the middle. Tevez! And he's gone looking for safety. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very true.
He's in one-on-one. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Let's make sure that's not getting through. And Dijk can clear it away. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Baresi does not emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. De Jong with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello everybody.
Neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the one to try. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, shooting chance! Count! Super goal!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Raul. And that's another good win of the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. And here's Tevez.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And this is and drive! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. And this is Couch. It's a loose ball. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goes for a shot!
It's fallen kindly here.
And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done.
Anyone in the
He
chat?
may well get another chance, you know.
Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it cuts out the supply. Oh, that's well spotted. Ambitious ball here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Not offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Messi. Can he get away here? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Indicated.
This looks promising. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Baresi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Schneider. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review, bro? If anyone in the chat for a 1v1 match or for ID review, let me know in the chat. Let's go.
Well, What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
He'll try from distance! Magnificent from Mateus!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Tevez. He won't be happy with that one.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Stojkovic. Ernest. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted.
Barcelona definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance here to counter.
Eto.
And the counter is on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. That is a little undercooked. No way through there.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, super. Eto! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. The referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries one from range.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus, never out of the action for very long.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as...
And the shot! Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Mateus, given the lift of his goal, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Upamecano can get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And that seems to be the plan.
De Jong, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And this is Messi. Van Dijk powering forward here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Messi. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Eto receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
Hello, bro.
That was well
Welcome to
played.
the chat. Welcome to the stream.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Stojkovic. Number 18,
5 minutes left on the clock.
coming on the field.
Nicely intercepted.
Number 14,
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
The
Are you there in the
message
chat,
is
bro?
clear. None shall pass.
has been
Now it's
indicated.
Messi. Knocks it into space. And this is Eto. He might be in here. Now, can he beat his man? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Are you there in the chat, bro?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides...
Are you there in the chat?